Kevin Gausman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, this guy was really good in his last one. Earned the win as his last start pitching into the 8th inning. We'll see if he can give them another strong start in this one.
David Dahl to the plate now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Off tonight for Colorado, the left fielder, David Dahl.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman: he's got 3 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Shaw is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. German Marquez is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Stepping into the box, Chris Shaw. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Popped him up. Story backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Steven Duggar.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting third, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1.
Counted 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Duggar over at second. Crawford at first. 1 gone. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-2. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Giants come up empty in the first. We'll go to the second from San Francisco. No score on the show. Story steps in now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. We'll check. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Gaussman take charge. The pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
A ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning. Number 2, Rob Brantley. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, Wilmer Flores. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
The second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Flores takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Now a pitch on the way. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Rob Brantley, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Now the pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but
sent in the air out to straightaway center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here comes the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Two balls and a strike to Longoria.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Batting it, the first baseman, Brandon.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitches high, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A 2-run home run for the guy they call the baby giraffe, Brandon Belt. Home run number 15 for him thus far as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to him.
In now, Kevin Gossman.
The pitcher,
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Liner toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
now batting, number 83.
Chris Shaw the next to take a turn at the plate. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Now a throw over to first. The tag, and he is out. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
3-1 the count now. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. That was a fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. He's set, and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Taken, but called a strike. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and there's the first hit of the game for Colorado. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a baseman.
He's set. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Shaw is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Just about set to go here as the Giants come to bat in the third inning. And San Francisco fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Brandon Crawford digging in next. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. And he chased it in the dirt. Nunez recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. New innings set to get underway, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Charlie Blackmon. In there, 0-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away. So the base is empty here with one away, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. One run, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Good breaking ball there. Laid off for the second strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford at short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
The batter, the center fielder.
First pitch on its way. Tyler Naquin. Comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is...
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. A 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he fouls this one off. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2.
Nope.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 2-2 one more time.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the payoff pitch home. On the ground for Crawford. They might get a pair. To second for one. Relay to Belt. They get two, and that'll end the inning. Rockies strand one. They still trail it here 2-1. Now at the plate, Jalen Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Runner at first following the error. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Wilmer Flores. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
A 1 pitch on its way. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Giants have opened it up now to 4-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate, Rob Brantley. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. He's got it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Up next to the Giants.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up Evan Longoria. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Dahl. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Now Out in front of it, strike one. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Thank you, Heidi. Now in the box, Garrett Hampson. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And that's in there for strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dom Nunez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ball one to start the at-bat. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So here now is the pitcher, Herman Marquez. He reached on a single in his first try. Strike one to start the at-bat. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch-out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
David Dahl stands in as he looks at a called strike.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the pitcher, Kevin Gausman. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Dahl comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. At the plate, Steven Duggar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. 4 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Lined into right, a base hit. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And as you see there, he's currently pacing the Giants in that category. Into the box, Brandon Crawford, as he'll take a look at ball one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Duggar isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Hit out towards second, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And this throw gets away from him, and he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one. Daniel Murphy steps in now. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic?
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does this smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Trevor Story becomes the first out of the inning. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Hit in the air to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Count is 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Number 1.
And that's in there for a strike. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Hit softly on the ground to first. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He told me it feels like every ball they put in play has been a laser. And the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
At the plate now, Rob Brantley. Estevez is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher, but I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is. The 1-1 home. Estevez.
Play ball.
Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? 1st and 3rd, you got problems all over the place.
They come right out of the dugout, right? They're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1, 2, 3. Nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the stretch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0.
Oh, that's out.
On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. The 3-0. Fly ball heading for the alley. Heading after it is Naquin, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. He pulls into third safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Nice job adding to their lead right there. He'll find a way to get all the way around to third on the triple. And with it, this becomes a 6-run ball game.
Brandon Belt will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First delivery to him on the way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Runner at third here, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. fouled away. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Story will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kevin Gossman.
Standing in, Kevin Gossman. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But this is foul for the first strike. A man at 3rd with 1 away. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from 3rd crosses the plate.
A good job of hitting right there, D. Runner on 3rd, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Jairo Diaz gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. To the plate now, Chris Shaw, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. Three runs already home here. Chopped on the ground to first. While the throw pulls him off the bag. Throw won't get him.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Digging in, Steven Duggar. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the first pitch. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The relay. Now he's safe at 3rd. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Mike Yastrzemski will have to get loose in a hurry now. Now as he'll come in and run following the injury. Into the box now, Brandon Crawford, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Slice down the left side, but foul. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch. So now to the plate, Jalen Davis. Slider laid off for a ball.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 2-0 finds the zone, strike one.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Hit hard to the right side. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 7th inning coming up. San Francisco leads this one 10-2. Mike Yastrzemski takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
Number 5, Mike.
7th inning ready to roll, and next to hit is the catcher, Dom Nunez.
Leading off for the Rockies, the catcher, number 3, Dom Nunez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Fouled off. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Pitch on the way. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like being a good power pitcher that has a good fastball, and what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hit.
Now back left field.
Now here's the Giant skipper making his way out toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Jandel Gustave comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. You got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. 2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself. Wade Davis enters.
Leading up for the Giants, the second baseman, Wilmer.
Here comes the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one. Now the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Arenado's got it, and there's one away.
Up next to the Giants, the catcher, Rob Brantley.
Digging in, Rob Brantley. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In there, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Into the cove, but foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So 2 away now for the slugger Evan Longoria. Now here's the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is Dahl. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot for Evan Longoria, number 299 in his career, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. At the plate, Brandon Belt, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Hit on the ground out to short. There is Crawford. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman.
Now batting.
Tyler Rogers is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Duggar's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Rogers, a right-hander going 6'5". He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2013.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Yastrzemski is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Striding in for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
3-0 now. Garrett Hampson would be next. Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Liner toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So digging in now, Tyler Rogers, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out. Digging in, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Popped up. Arenado over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Steven Duggar. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Looking up is Dahl. Into the bleachers and out of here.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And Murphy will just take this one himself, and the inning. Digging in to try it again, Garrett Hampson starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The pitch. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes, and it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Now to the plate, Dom Nunez. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. He's set. Here it comes.
Oh, that's just out.
The 1-0 home.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 2-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Josh Fuentes. We'll get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. The average to start play at .315. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. He's got it, and the Giants will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 12-2, the final score in this ball game.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting out in the NL West, the San Francisco Giants held their opponent to just 2 hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 12-2. They now have won 14 consecutive games. The Dodgers had 12 hits as a team as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 7-2. The Diamondbacks put up 16 hits on the day as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 14-3. Sandy Alcantara grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, as the Marlins downed the Padres 4-3. The Washington Nationals